Sorry about that. My phone, I can say the cops backhanded me and threw me on the floor while I was in the Governor's Island art exhibit, but it's just that my phone dropped. So sorry about that. So this is Lauren right there, giving out people photos. Huh? Yeah, how many pictures of Lauren? Because she's such a, photogenic, we could say, instead of saying what I wanted to say. So awesome. She's so awesome. Being sarcastic there. I don't care. I don't know exactly. I think I know where this action was. It's by City Hall, I believe. Oh my God. It's Toothless Tone. He's one of our de-escalators / 9/11 people. And then you got Angry Pacifist right there. And that getting clipped at the Federal Hall. I don't even see these cops anymore. It's kind of funny. They still in photos, forever lasting. This is another Zuccotti picture. And there's be so many of us. It's a kissing moment. Very nice. Look, it's our famous jazz player. Yeah. More of these tent pictures. So, yeah, it's like another photo thing. More photos. I showed this, but I'll recant.
Those are my pictures.
These are your pictures.
Yeah, these are my pictures from Occupy. I'm Victoria.
Hi, Victoria. Haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, I've seen you. We've seen each other.
Yeah.
I do with a large format.
Yeah.
And so these are my pictures. I had others before.
Just the bottom or the whole set?
No, just the bottom.
Just the bottom.
And these are a little bit twisted because they're on fiber.
Yeah.
They're silver gelatin prints.
So what is the process when you start making these photos? So the whole bottom row, basically.
Not the whole row. Just from here.
Oh, I see. Just these four.
I've started like very early from last year, September. This is Lauren.
Yeah,
This is one of my first pictures.
Oh, she was one of your first photos.
Yeah, I've taken a lot of pictures of her. I took a picture of her last week. You know, people change. We change in the movement, so, you know, I follow her. This is
Justin Weeds.
Justin Weeds, yeah. And I did that at the school where he was, that he had this
summer. The Brooklyn Free School?
Yeah, that was and I like to put like the whole earth, you know, we started small, but it's gone global. So, you know, act locally, think globally. And this is Sean McAlpin. He has a blog, you know, he blogs on, very nice, you know, and here, this was at the end of the summer disobedience school that I attended to, you know, the disobedience, I could even be a teacher there. And this is Michael. Yeah. This was December 17th.
Oh, wow.
The December 17th at the Duarte.
In Duarte?
Duarte Park.
Oh, really? That was?
You know, an hour later, 70 people were arrested when they tried to take the park. And this is Guitar Me.
Oh, really? Guitar Me.
From 99 miles from Washington, D.C. to New York. They stopped at...
Philly. It was from Philly, I think.
Philly, excuse me, from Philly to New York. And here they stopped at Princeton. Here, if you look really carefully, you can see his blisters. There are his blisters and there are his boots. And suds, I asked him, what does suds mean? Stand up and do something.
Oh, wow.
I love that. So I learned from him suds.
Nice. Well, they're really amazing photos.
So those are my pictures. And my name is Victoria.
And Victoria, why isn't your name listed on bottom?
You know,
they're trying to make it anonymous.
They decided not to do that.
Right.
And you know, they decided also just to. It's like a, you know, like this. We don't know when it was.
That was during Zuccotti. We don't know the date exactly,
we don't know
probably.
the date, and we don't know exactly where it was. It could be somewhere else. No, some of these pictures are.
Well, this is, I mean,
international.
I know where exactly all of it is. So this is Union Square when we were trying to take over Union Square.
Oh, yeah.
So that's Josh, and this is front of Chess Bank.
Oh, good for you.
But yeah, I've been
Yeah,
in the movement
yeah.
for like day one, so like I actually
Yeah,
know landmarks, and I'm actually a New Yorker, so.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, well, I know, but
Right.
you know, like somebody coming here, they don't know the order.
oh yeah, of course, yeah, it's
You
hard.
know, and I'm a documentarian
Right.
also.
Because
you know.
where you took the picture of Lauren, which is like the beginning of Zakati,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they are just moved sanitation to the
This
media
was-
center.
This was sanitation,
Yeah.
you know, and I think it's an important picture because
Yes.
it shows that Bloomberg, who said there's a sanitation problem, there wasn't a sanitation problem because Lauren and many others were cleaning
Right.
the park,
Yes.
you know, keeping it clean,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
And so I like the historical, but they decided to put like it's a patchwork.
Right. A
Quilt.
collage.
Collage, a
Which-
quilt.
yeah.
Which is okay.
Yeah, but
you know.
it needs a story behind it,
Yeah,
a meaning,
yeah.
because individuals like these who are just seeing pictures, they seem just random photos of random
Random,
people,
yeah.
and nothing substantial of like some meaningful words of like,
That's
where is
right.
it occurring?
And see, that's what I'm going to do. I have a 500, 4x5 negatives, and I want to put them all together in showing the development of the movement and also how people change.
Right.
Like Lauren, I took a picture of her last week. You know, she had just been in the courts. She looks different. She has a different project, but it's important to see how within
Right.
the movement people change.
Yes.
I changed.
Michael definitely changed.
You know, sometimes it's blue hair, sometimes it's something else.
Yeah, and he's
you
a
know.
streamer now, so like he
Oh, that's
definitely,
right.
he used to walk around with the, some cups that around like whatever, the plastic cups.
Yeah.
And used to around and just do that, and you didn't really, he said things, but now he has more of a voice and he's vocal
Yeah,
about his
yeah.
thing, and that's Michael right there, and he's part of our team now
Yeah.
with live streaming. And I'm at Governor's Island in the art gallery exhibit that is that started in August, I think, to August 30th, to September 30th. It just started last month, and then this week is the last week of this
Yeah.
project.
And this too, it was very important to have, and these are portraits, but it's important
Right.
these people, they're hugging, it's the last
Yeah.
day of the disobedience school.
Right, and that's, yeah,
So each picture has a history.
Right.
They're not just random things.
Yes.
And some people don't photograph with that in mind. I photograph with the moment and the development of the times in mind,
Are you gonna have your own art exhibit soon, or like doing
Well,
something?
Who wants to exhibit? I would want my things exhibited in a public space. But in New York City, who would give me a public space? Nobody. They don't want the pictures of Occupy. If they'd be fighting, if I'd show them fighting, then they might,
Right.
I'm looking for a space,
Do you have a card? I might help you.
Yeah.
I'm actually good. So what I used to do in Oregon is find local art dealers, and they used to like basically, show their exhibit, and local coffee shops as well, moms and pops like Williamsburg, Red Hook, like the yuppie side of the different
Yeah.
Prospect Park.
And
And Park Slope.
I made a big print, this big, of the ballerina at the December 17th.
And
They still haven't put it up, and the show is closing tomorrow.
oh wow, that's awful.
It's in the back room.
Oh wow.
But that's
No mention.
okay, its time will come. It's time photography. This is my website. But what's your name again?
Casper,
Casper.
like the ghost.
Casper.
All right.
Okay, my friend is waiting for me. We've got
Well,
to
thank you.
go.
I'm so happy that we saw each other. And when exactly date did you start, joining the movement and being a photographer slash journalist?
I was at Colombia when we closed Colombia. I was in Nicaragua during the revolution. Chiapas, I was there. I've been in revolutions and times of building peace all over the world. I used to work for the United Nations. I went to Zuccotti and I said, hey, I put everything else on hold. This is the real thing. That's all. I went to B&H. I bought like 3 packs of film. I started doing it. I said, this is it.
And you still use photo, like not digital, but you still use film.
I do like a large format. I do the chemicals. And,
right. You're old school.
I'm old school.
That's good.
Yeah.
I want to ask you if you ever want to have a sit down, like to give you more time to express yourself and explain where you started from your revolution days and have a one-to-one interview. Would you
I would love to.
And I would love to see more of your work.
Yeah,
and I bet a lot of
to.
people who are watching right now would love to see that as well.
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay.
I'd be very happy to. You have my card.
Yes, I will email you.
To me, you get in touch.
Definitely.
With me.
Well, it's a pleasure. Thank you again. Thank you for showing your work. It's very beautiful, very stunning.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that was really awesome feedback from like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, can I say something?
Yeah.
I have 16 photos in a book called Occupy Nation by Todd Gitlin. It's a paperback. If you buy it via Amazon, it's like $7. It's a very good book on the movement. He's now a professor of media at Columbia, but in the 60s he was a SDS leader.
Oh, wow.
So he writes about from his own experience, putting it all in a context.
Maybe if you can give me a contact of him, I can go and find him.
If you write to me, I will write to you.
Yeah.
And on Monday there's a big discussion, and he will be there at Columbia Journalism School from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And it's discussing the Occupy movement and also the Tea Party.
Yeah.
So come there, and there's people.
Cool. Yeah, definitely. We'll check it out.
Okay.
All right. Pleasure.
Great.
It was nice seeing you again.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm just showing you guys. Thanks for watching this. On Occupy for Life. So I met one of the photographers. So I realized what happened here. They did it in a montage. There's no which I don't understand why. If you go to there's another art exhibit called the Art Fair right now. It's in Governor's Island, and there's like little introductions on the bottom and explaining these pictures. Now, me as whatever, I'm an old school occupier from day one, whatever. But I know where most of these actions occurred, and my late lovely girlfriend, basically they're we see these photos, if I'm an outsider who haven't joined the movement or really just knew about pieces of it, they're just photos, really uplifting and very, heartbreaking at certain moments and very touching, but there's no substance. It's just a photo with 2 people in there. There's no back end story, which coincidentally I know where they were. That's when Justin and Neffel getting clipped, and another journalist, photographer, a press pass, and he's getting clipped. Which is Duarte, isn't it? But whatever. We'll go next thing. There's a lot of floors. No, there isn't. Holy shit. There's more photos. Oh, there's more rooms. Thank God. I was just like, what the fuck? So now there's, more photos during Zuccotti days. I think I know that chick. And DK, I definitely would like to see that photo that you're speaking of. So, by the way, just to give you this is the eviction night. Did you see the fucking mess? That's an overshot. So, somehow, they got into that building across the street.
Oh, you want it? Yeah, sure.
Obviously. Anyone gave it to you?
That was very random. Did we expect to meet up here or no?
What?
Were we expecting to meet up here? There you go.
Do you need to use it?
Mine actually has a crappy connection. Now it has a good connection in this room, okay.
here, just chill.
You guys
I got 4G right now.
You have 4G? On what?
On my Verizon.
Should I use this for 4G?
It's
Is
4G.
you gonna have it signal here?
I don't know.
My other hospital sucks.
This is my backup. So when this dies, I pull out my other phones and I just do that.
Also,
Look, we got stop motion solo. Oh shit, he's gonna be streaming. We're gonna be Ghostbuster style,
causing streams. Oh yeah.
crossing streams. I just recently met a photographer
Yeah, there's some shit
here, and she spoke about her photos. So what I found out was that all these photos are basically in a collage of different photographers, and none of these photographers are being. They're all like all these photographers on this list, and there's no backstory. Like you and I have to fucking remember and recall like episodes and actions that are happening. Like this is a fucking eviction night. Like right here, this like infamous picture, which no one I've never seen this particular because it's across street from the Cube.
There's no 4G on this at all.
No way.
In here, there's no sucks in this area.
Oh fucking hell, man.
Whatever. I'll use my other hotspot.
Well, if you move around, just keep it on.
My other hotspot's you have some for the signal.
There's Francis.
Look, we got.
Oh, now it's
Hello, Francis.
I have no idea I have no idea
Whatever, we do the hotspot.
But yeah, this is by the way one of the GAs. Right there. That's the GA. What GA? Who the fuck knows? All I know. Huh?
It's an early GA.
It's an early, yeah. It's an early GA, and one of the medics is like raising his hand. This is not New York, by the way, just to give you a heads up. This is straight up fucking London.
London.
This is London. I think this is like straight out London here.
Yeah.
Like I don't know where exactly, like where it stops, but we'll just say this is Zakati and this is London. It's funny, like, so we see this another overview shot. Like this guy had some really great access where he was, because it's again another course from. I don't really want to know who this photographer is now. Like, how did he have access of these photos? It's like an overshot.
On top of the building.
Yeah, on top of building,
That's,
but this is a Zakati area.
That's the Brown. Sorry, but that's the Brown Brothers Harriman building.
Yeah.
So he's right across from there. So I don't know. Space might have some kind of contact in there. So basically, told me he had a way to get on top of one of the buildings. And I don't know. What is this thing called? Occupy thing, whatever the hell it is.
I just call I put Occupy Governor's Art because you're not gonna fill it. You can't spell it out fully. Island Art.
Cool.
Hashtag. Both on Occupy and Governor's Island.
That works.
Yeah. So I remember when they brought this couch, we actually had a huge issue with de-escalation on it of like, should that couch should be there, should it not? And then we said, fuck it, let's make it into our living room.
Casper is live, folks.
Yes.
Right, Casper.
Now we're shooting streams like the Poison Ghostbusters.
Make sure
But-
you watch my stream more because mine's better than his.
Yes, yes. He gets more members usually. So,
I do
yeah.
it more often than you.
Yes, you do. You're a constant.
I don't really stop.
Even though my phone's better in quality.
I'm gonna get an iPhone soon.
Yeah, you're gonna have an iPhone. We'll throw competitions.
Carrie, how dorky do we sound right now?
Pretty dorky.
What? How?
No comment.
How do we?
Clarity.
So how do we sound dorky with complaining about like, yo, my stream's fucking better than yours? Yeah, totally. The infamous.
How many viewers do you have?
7.
Okay. Folks, I understand you want to do some Casper some support, but the cool one's here now, so say bye to Casper and come by to me, because shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
First.
I have no viewers, what the hell?
You'll get viewers, but my stream is a lot better than your crummy little phone right now. This is diabolical. Oh, by the way, that's the same couch. So
I
we.
have one. Yes, I have one.
we had a discussion like, so when the rain started coming, like, yo, let's put plastic wrap. So like we went to SIS, which I am one of them, and we just went and put a tarp over it.
Messiah's in Alonzo WS.
Yeah, by Yuri's design, if you remember. And again, Messiah being clipped and wait. Well, that's the infamous picture of Messiah getting clipped by the cops and having her shit like tanked off.
Yep.
So I didn't like that photo, but
No.
Yeah, I would never see that. But that would come up here.
Yeah, no, round face, yeah. I didn't think it was that.
Yeah. No, I don't listen to all these.
we got other famous people.
Am I the only person who likes the way that they square listen, right? You know, like.
I love it. Yeah,
Fat up with the fat.
But we got the pig nose people.
Right now, I'm gonna walk around now to give Casper some every so often bump into each other, but I want to give him.
Yeah, there's not much of our area. Like during the tents. By the way,
It's not here.
this is not Zakati. Just to give you these tents. They're too cool for us. We didn't have that kind of tents. So that's not Zakati. Some random.
That's in DC, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's right after the Department of Justice, I believe. I was there once, when we were there for Mumino, we were all.
Nice.
Oh, wow,
That's
that's, she's been through a lot.
Yeah, that's her second or first arrest.
Tell them I have to pay for her therapy. Sorry. I
I met her mom. Her mom's very nice, Messiah's. And we're Zakati people. During the Zakati days. So this is kitchen. And this is the back end of kitchen. Because the media station's forward. So this is the back end.
Folks.
What is this?
A woman is hiding, actually, going nowhere else, sorry, okay. A woman is hiding a face with a MacBook.
Yeah, she's anonymous now.
She is being protected by Steve Jobs right now.
I am, present.
Sorry.
Is this the Steve Jobs crap? Oh my god. These are just randomness.
It's
This for
presented
the
by the
ICP.
International Center of Photography, so this is the ICP Museum gift shop, pop-up shop.
Oh nice, so cute.
Thank you.
We'll get that.
And you can check out the current exhibition on those cards right there.
Look
On the
like
bottom.
it's protesters. Oh yeah?
The apartheid show is our current exhibition.
Oh nice. There you go.
And tomorrow there should be some performances and more stuff going on for the last day.
Cool.
If you guys would like to come occupy.
Yeah, sweet.
Have a good one.
You too. Oh my gosh, so this is like through a glass, like someone's glasses. It's an amazing shot right there. This is next to Federal Hall, when we took over Federal Hall.
Oh yeah, we were doing bank sleeps.
Well, yeah, we're doing, yeah. No, the
Or
Federal.
sleep protest.
The Sleepville protest. Right there. Yeah, right? Like back in the day. But remember, this is straight up DC. Like, you know? Because try to imagine Federal Hall steps being tagged like that. Shit, we've been like thrown on the floor and baton in the skull. So. And this is I guess the aftermath. You know, I'm like assuming that this person right here is Crazy Joseph behind us. Behind?
Maybe.
Yeah, kind of looks like it. And this is across street from Zakati by the Cube, where they get told how to kick our ass and occupy. There. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of photos and like stories that we can sit there and talk about. Oh, there's a hole.
That's what you have to see.
There's more pictures. Yay! More photos. Oh shit. I know who took that. Look, it's your famous Casper. Come on in. Oh my god. I'm the only one who still has that shield, by the way, folks. When I'm wearing my soldier outfit, I'm like, I'm gonna kill everybody. With a non-violent protest. Yeah.
It was March 17th?
Yeah, that was March 17. When, like, I just saved someone's head. Dallas, I think I saved Dallas's head by getting cracked in the head with a baton.
Well, you're in photo exhibit now.
Wait, DK, this is your photo shoot here? That's what you were saying earlier, and I did not comprehend whatsoever? No shit. The photographer is on my stream who took that. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I'm like, I remember someone bloody. So how many photos that you have lined up in this? You can come in if you like. That don't matter. So how many photos do you have? You have 5. And it's all on the bottom. Why is there no, like, which is really kind of upsetting me now, is like seeing this historical moments, but there's no like substance in the back, like a story, a backstory, where this happened, where is this located? It's pretty depressing because like randoms, not like myself or other certain occupiers, but random people like her, she's like, you know, looking at these photos. What is your take on these photos right now?
I know these people. I lived with these people since September 17th.
Oh, have you?
My friend Messiah.
Awesome.
It's like,
There's a bunch of pictures of Messiah.
But I'm saying, like, if you felt, what happened if you felt like, you know,
if I didn't know anything.
yeah, straight out, and you're just seeing these photos of like what action this was, like, wouldn't that come along, like, where was this located?
Yeah, it does need a story to it. It's just like, how would they know what was going on?
Yeah.
Yes, I did get owned, I guess. She's like, what are you talking about? I've been here since September 17th, motherfucker. I'll stab you non-violently. There's a lot of photos here of a whole bunch of people.
I think it's from the park days. This is just like random people.
Yeah, these are straight up.
I don't know where these
Oh my God, look, it's Chris Mapp.
Yeah.
And Ron DMC.
Probably met her too.
Yes, I forgot her name just now.
Such a decay.
Guess who that person is? That person.
Yeah.
She's on your Facebook. We all know her. I just forgot her name. She's a guitar player. Oh my God, the low life person.
Oh, it's Deb. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look, it's Deb. Hide your phone. And that guy's still around.
Where's Waldo?
And then,
Oh, yeah. I saw
and
that
then
guy who's at the assembly the other day. Oh, yeah.
Jess.
Jesse LaGreca.
look, Jesse LaGreca. It's
like Captain
It's a
America.
who's who.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Captain America.
Yeah, it's like
We just like, we'll just do the scan thing right here.
it's like entirely too big.
Yeah, straight out. They even got cops. I don't know how they're part of the 99, but. Oh, that guy. Look, it's David. When he's clean. Look at how David looked like. Remember David? He does the cardboard boxes designs. And like,
Oh.
does that. And then this guy. He's a very funny guy. Thorne hired him to be part of media de-escalation or security. And then one day he went ape shit, and then we had to remove him. Good story right there. Yeah. He's like, I'll never do that again, Casper. I'm like, yeah, you should break people like who are mentally, you know, might be unstable to protect certain things in the media. And look, it's Echo. Our,
Oh my gosh. Whatever happened to him?
oh, he's still around. I just saw him just the other day. But he was at the farms. Yeah, I saw him at the Free University. He was chilling after I came out of jail. Look, it's Captain America again. It's like, you know, like that game you find like the other cinema. No, like, you know, when you find a picture and then you have to find the second picture. He's over there. It is. Look, it's Captain without his mask. Right? Like it just revealed the master.
Look, it's Allegra. Oh, it's
And-
Josh.
Look, it's Allegra. Oh yeah, Lopi's banner somewhere here.
Her, I forget her name. My son over there.
Camille
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Josh.
Be here all day doing this.
Yeah. Did you find yourself? They got I was trying to find Faith. I didn't see Faith in this. So many randoms. It's awesome. On the other wall.
That's Captain.
Captain. Oh wow, look, Captain. There's Lopi somewhere with her banner.
Jason.
Yep, Jason. And the Clown Posse. Guitar Me. This is after they're coming back from the city, I think. After
Yeah, it is.
like they just got off Staten Island Ferry. I was there. They got Mike Jack, that guy, forgot his name, and that guy.
Okay.
And they got Mark
Messiah.
and Messiah and a meme and Dicey.
Oh yeah, that is Dicey. Stop touching me.
I'm sorry, I like to touch things. I'm trying to find the banner. Is that the kids are holding the banner? Hey dude, thank you for like having the pictures up. Oh shit, this is
Austin.
Austin getting clipped after he ran or walked to the bull and they tackled him. I don't even know what date that was. Man, what date
I
was
have
that?
no idea.
It was one of our like anniversaries. I'm trying to think it's March 17. No man, it was way later. It was during the summer. Maybe in May or April when he ran towards the bull. I know. These are crazy photos. Like I'm trying to like think of like what story should I like talk about. And this by the way is a G8 when Mark Adams was just sitting there and Dicey writing minutes or doing something with his laptop. He's always fiddling with his thing. Oh my God, look, Odd Girl's there too. Which, by the way, just turned the camera away. Look at that. I turned the camera away on Odd Girl. And
It's Black Friday APEC in Washington DC. I was there.
the other wall where you had your photos, or just another wall?
What are they asking for?
Oh, no, DK is the one who had these 5 photos. Those are his. He's on, you can tell me where Lopi's banner is. With, oh, snap, crackle, you're right, I see it. It's the, a cool one. I like that one actually. So, I'm just gonna, so you're talking about this one right here? What, Lopi? Yeah, I think this is it, right there, that's the photo. And look, it's Becky. This is like straight up like hardcore Zakati days. Like way before the freaking, because I don't see the tents yet, so this had to be like mid-October, looks like, because the flowers are still existing. We didn't like rip them out yet. Or they ripped them out actually. We tried to save a few. Really, it's a giant chat. I'm inside a building, and even though it's a 4G, it's gonna probably have lag. Look, there's Jews staring at the nuns. They're like, what's this? Why am I wearing a mask? Okay, I'm making fun of my own people right now. That's not cool. But it's Shabbos. You shouldn't wear a mask. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. Frack. It's Zach. I think it's like a DA action.
Yeah, that's the
Zach, Josh. Right there. I think that's Sandy with her freaking crazy hair. That's awesome. Straight up, this is like a DA meeting happening there. These are super iconic photos. Oh my gosh, you got even like Killer Nick right there. He's an SIS member as well. I don't know who that guy is. It's a cool picture. He says, "Occupy the world."
Owen.
Oh look, Owen. He saw me getting my ass like beating shit out of at Washington Square. I'm sorry, Union Square. And Allegra. That's an amazing picture of Allegra, by the way, folks. And more Zakati pictures. Look at that. People doing yoga. Carrie likes yoga. Tell you.
Yeah.
She's camera shy. I'm trying to think about cool stories. Oh my God, so, what? Yeah, these are straight up DC pictures though. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, is there, DK, you know where this is?
It's not here.
Wait, the Allegra photo is yours? Or the one that I was showing with Killer Nick? This one? Hey DK, which row of your photos are yours? Like the bottom row towards the right or going upward? Allegra. Why is it over there then? Oh my God, it's so scattered. And Owen's yours too, I guess. That's what you were saying earlier, I think. Yeah, those are amazing photos. That's definitely an iconic photo of Allegra. I think she had it on her profile for a while. Do you know what date that was taken? What's that? What's that one?
Fatima.
Fatima.
Fatima Yuri.
Oh yeah, the Fatima.
Oh,
With
that's
the logo.
this one, right?
Oh my gosh, Fatima. Yeah, totally. I'm trying to remember Fatima. I'm like, wait, sounds like a Trinity girl. No. Oh really? All on March 17. That's right. Yeah. Crazy. I'm literally the only one who has that shield now. Like all the cops took out that shield. My family was about to throw that shield out. I'm like, no, you can't throw it out. It's a trash can. But that's awesome, dude. Definitely, I'm glad that your work is up. I definitely would love to have a one-on-one interview with you at one point and live stream it and show your other work. Oh my God, look, it's Time's Up.
What's happening, man?
What's up? You're on stream? How you been?
Good. Just checking out the last day of the show.
I know, because they don't have it open on Sunday?
Tomorrow, oh no, last weekend, yeah, tomorrow's next
Okay,
show.
okay, so
I
that's,
won't be here tomorrow.
right.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I wish that we came up with an action rolled up here.
Right? Or they had speakers or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, or a backstory. I got lucky. I met two individuals now. Well, DK is on my thing, and he has photos that he took that like of Lopi, Allegra, Fatima,
Yep.
and like myself, coincidentally,
There you are. There you are.
which is funny.
I know it's funny. That's like the next room. That's like a Messiah wall.
Yeah, the Messiah wall. Yeah, I saw that. That was Messiah's in a lot. She's right here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mark.
All these different guys is.
So like, what do you feel about this right now from like seeing this?
Well, I don't know. It's like a lot of it's the history of it. I'm glad this history is preserved, right? This is important to preserve this history and then move on. But this is hopefully this will inspire other people. The most inspiring thing for me when I first came to the show is being on the ferry back, because you're on the ferry facing Manhattan Island. You see the Freedom Tower going up, which indicates where Zuccotti is. And you see the Freedom Tower, it's like, oh, that's where Zuccotti is. And you can also see the Brooklyn Bridge, and the same vision, the same landscape. I think those are two places in this massive Manhattan landscape where these two actions happened that were orchestrated by a handful of people, 1,000 people, 2,000 people, that made a huge difference. And you see the rest of the financial district in between, which is like, oh, it doesn't matter, whatever on that. Zuccotti and the Brooklyn Bridge. It made me feel hopeful again. It made me feel like something will spring out of everything else. Like, because right now we're all talking about what's next, and everyone has different ideas and ways to make it happen. And I think people like you and me being here and talking about it again, seeing you again here and being able to have FaceTime,
Right.
make time to talk about what it meant.
Is this your first time like came here, or this is your second?
Third time.
Third time.
Third time. I've got 4 photographs from the show. That's what I'm psyched about.
Oh wow.
But yeah, since they're not captioned, you can't really tell what some of the things are. So,
Right.
Yeah.
But I
That's
thought
what
it
you're
was
saying.
Like, yeah, like, yeah.
Some of them you're like, oh wait, no, that's like DC.
Yeah, same thing with like
it's hard
DK.
to
Like she
figure
has
it
her
out.
photos here, which she just corrected me because now I'm like, oh, it's a she. I'm like, oh, snap crackle. I'm a doofus. And she showed me this, but like, yeah, it's like I wish there were some captions. There's supposedly they
You just write our
decided not
Pretty much
to.
know always what we're
got my Sharpie. That's a good idea. No, I'm saying that
I'm gonna
everyone-
tag the argument.
I don't do it, man. See, the one
Yeah, let's not do that.
Zizek. Zizek's there, spitting, and people are human miking him. Now, you don't know Zizek, if you don't know people are human miking, then it doesn't mean anything. It's just people standing around.
Right, like Zach right now, like doing a DA like breakdown or like a report back, and he's talking, and like everyone's sitting down, like people just look at that and like, oh, what's that going
There's
down?
people sitting around.
Yeah.
Right, while they're sitting around,
Yeah.
it's a little bit.
But it's powerful too, though.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Moving up the descriptions.
I like there's no names.
Yeah.
Some things that I've always been sort of against is sort of the heroization, the canonization of certain people in the movement.
Yeah, like, but you see them like on a constant like repeat, like there's a lot on the other rooms with Lauren and stuff, and like so it's a little bit.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. She's good on camera.
She's very photogenic. Yeah. You have to find her.
I mean, I like this photo of Austin getting clipped
Yeah.
on when he like walked towards the bull. I forgot what action exactly that was. I think it might have been Bloody March 17, but I'm not really sure.
You can do this by the way.
By the way, I did not know that.
Okay.
Oh, but it's just a telephone number of him. I'm like, yes, I can find out who he is now and call him. But hey, what picture was that taken? What day was that?
Yeah. So it's autumn, right? Autumn.
Austin.
No, I mean the season.
Oh yeah.
So she's in the fall or the spring.
Right.
Uh,
I believe it was. I definitely think it might have been.
I know I've seen that picture before.
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely the day when he walked towards the bull.
Yeah, but it's an inspiring show. I think it's really
And the Guitar Me, like after they come back from Philly, they're just right there, race them.
Oh yeah.
Solidarity. Is like that was the day when they got off Staten Island Ferry and they're walking towards Wall Street already.
That's the hard part
Going
about the
towards
show.
you.
There's just generally, which is great too, it's generally inspiring for people to get out in the streets and enact their First Amendment rights and to talk with each other again. As this being a history, it fails because there's no sense of what things are, as we're saying.
Right, the time gap. But like that's where they should have like maybe called, like one of the photographers should have called and like popped that out and like, and then maybe had a discussion. I don't know, maybe in the beginning of DK could ask, like, was there any speakers at a point where the show was going on?
Yeah, tomorrow.
How many members do you have now?
What?
How many years?
I have 2 right now. How is that?
Now I have 4.
I had 12 of us came off.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No, yeah, we were BSing earlier.
That's good.
But look, I found a picture of myself, DK. One of the photographers is on.
You know?
It's on March
I was
17th.
live tweeting it.
Have you been like? Have you been remembering any of like, all the actions, like the dates and times?
Sometimes.
This is cool.
I saw some from Philly and some from.
It was the people that didn't, that could make it out.
I try to find the Philly pictures. Yeah, like I'm in like mainly like targeting like
Yeah.
specific dates. Like that was taken March 17, Allegros, and it's this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and Owen.
My favorite occupier right here.
You too?
I love this dude.
I love Owen.
He's almost-
Owen got my back, bro. When I got my shit kicked in Union Square, he saw that whole shit happen and he wrote it. And like, but it didn't go anywhere. But the appreciation.
Owen is the shit.
I don't know, I always wanted
Really? See, they would have had a budget if someone got a whiff of that. Like, I bet you $1 million. Like you know, like the people who did S17 and May 17 and like that individual ARF. Like, I bet someone would have thrown down, or a Kickstarter. I bet you guys were doing that. I wish I was involved. Because I don't think it got publicized as much. Or maybe just no one cared, you know, how it goes nowadays in Occupy. I love Owen, by the way. He is definitely
Yes.
shit. I like this one a lot too.
Well,
Like this like straight up beginning. But this is after he came out of jail, I think. Alex. Because Ellis has no beard.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense. I think this is before Ellis. I think this is like beginning of Occupy and Ellis didn't have a beard. I think that's what it is.
Oh, he was
Because Becky was still doing SIS, I think.
word.
Yeah, I think so, because she was wearing a stupid name tag that we were popping with earlier. It's just crazy. That's an awesome photo. I just like the collage of people. It's like the who's who and who's not.
This picture's repeated.
Huh?
This picture's in more than one place here.
Yeah. Do you know what date when
Oh,
Austin?
Austin?
When Austin?
That's
What?
Austin? Oh,
That's Austin.
When you ran into the bowl?
When he walked to the boat.
When he ran into it.
Hey, look, we're on the stream, man. He walked. That's my opinion. It's your opinion. That's my opinion. I ain't saying he walked.
Has he served court for that yet?
What? I think no.
Yeah, so,
No?
I don't-
I don't know anything about that event.
yeah. But where you saw that before, it's on the big tent. That photo of Austin. is-
Oh yeah, that was in the big tent.
He didn't charge any milk or nothing, come on. I was right behind him. I filmed the entire thing.
When was that?
You filmed it? Really?
Yes, I filmed it.
That's alright.
I mean, he should have been arrested for running into a gate and then smacking down or whatever.
Yeah.
He didn't-
You know, for a minute, I thought this is the beach moment, but it isn't. That's a good picture.
There's a, well, that's good.
Dicey and me beside it, Mark.
Dicey, I mean, beside.
And then an on-rail, but no.
Yeah, these photos, you know, a lot of these photos are actually back before I got heavily involved. I got heavily involved back in December.
Wait, when did you get it? Start filming officially?
I came first time is September 18th. I'm just doing a lot of behind the scenes shit, like Facebooking and stuff.
Oh really?
I started actually live streaming December 6th.
December 6th?
December 6th, the foreclosure march.
Oh wow. Can I ask you guys a question?
Yes.
You're on live stream. You're online, so people are watching. So from like watching this.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, thank you.
Oh look, they got walkies, so they're like cops,
No, we're not cops.
security cops.
I'm Red.
Rental. Did he say rent cops?
No, not even, Rangers.
Huh?
Park, maybe park.
Oh, I see. I did scare him. Could I ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah, sure.
What do you feel like? What have you gone to Zakati? Have you like
Yeah.
participated in the
Sure
actions?
have.
And what do you feel like about when these like when you see these photos here?
You know, it's fantastic there on Governor's Island, but it'd be great if there was like a fixture or like someplace in Manhattan that this installation was permanent. St. Mark's Place, Tompkins Square Park, Blue Stockings, bookstore, I don't care.
You see, I think that's the issue. Like, I think like a lot of people, like I know on the West Coast in Oregon, you can go. I had a friend who's a photographer slash like painter,
Yes.
and we had literally go to store to ask permission, and this is no comp.
Yeah.
And we were able to sell certain prints and certain like photos that we had, and certain places we weren't allowed. We just were allowed to display them.
Right.
And over here, I don't see that kind of like behavior. It's
Yeah.
usually just like no to every coffee shop.
Because all the coffee shops are into the bottom line. They're actually the complete opposite of the meaning of the antithesis of Occupy. They're consumer driven.
Right, but even like non-Occupy related, like I have another photographer who's like, he does still shots of real people and like just sitting on the street,
really?
like even like walking by in Times Square, and like they're really iconic photos. He gets like actually certain, like he has like photos of like Kanye West just like randomly rolling out, and he just happened to have a camera, and he's just psychotic, like he just walk in the middle of a crowd and no one really recognized his ass. And just walking by. Same thing as the
There's no solidarity in that. There's no like there's not like in other cities like your city. Maybe just the establishment doesn't care. The establishment doesn't care about the person. You have to really, the establishment really has to know the artist, and for the artist to display the work. If you come off the street and they don't know you, you're definitely going to get like chances of being dismissed.
And this is your first time today, or you've been here already?
It's my first time seeing this
Oh yeah.
at Governor's Island, but I travel to Governor's Island quite a bit.
Yeah, same
Well,
here.
I haven't seen this.
I work for Governor's Island. I do the special events.
Oh, so you're going to be doing special events next season? Of course, not this time.
I honestly like I totally like negged out like not doing this season, which is because I was making good cash. I served beer, and like I was.
Oh, at the beach place over there, or?
No, like the events, like Pig Island, or like any of those like cool events, like and then 5-star like
Oh,
6 point.
Governor's Island?
Yeah, on Governor's Island.
Oh,
it's like you pay $100-something and you eat like a king,
Yeah,
or it's
yeah.
like or $80, like
Oh,
whatever.
so you help organize that stuff.
I don't organize it. I'm the grunt who like fills your beer, cup.
Hey, you make good money doing that.
Yeah, I do, dude. That's good cash.
When did they stop doing those events? When did they stop doing those events?
I think August was the last day, and I think it was straight up Pig Island too.
Pig Island?
Yeah.
It's online?
Oh, straight up pig. Yeah, straight up. Yeah. We got like you get your own like. I don't think they sell shirts. They try to, but now they're the volunteers / workers.
Yeah, cool. What's the name of the website to get that information?
I think it's straight up Governor's Island events. If you look at for past things or like put up Pig Island, at Governor's Island, I bet you'll see a whole shitload of YouTube videos and like whatnot.
Cool, and you work for them, huh?
I do like I volunteer, but
But you get paid cash against tips, or whatever?
yeah, straight up I work for tips. Like you guys like come and like we get 10, 20. I get like it's good cash
Yeah, per week or whatever, yeah, per event, yeah.
for a day actually.
Yeah, for a day, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I work. I like sometimes will make a week's salary.
Right. And you're a cinematographer, a documentarian?
I'm a live streamer,
Okay.
live journalist as
Sure,
well.
sure.
So like somewhat.
That's
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah, I've been doing this for quite some time, but not for Occupy related things.
Yeah.
Occupy, I'm a beginner.
Well, give me your contact info or the URL that this will be posted on.
Yeah, it's on Ustream called Occupy for Life.
Okay.
And if you want to look me up on my Twitter handle is
I
OWS.
don't do Twitter, but I'll do.
Oh, you don't do Twitter?
I'll do Ustream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, U and then stream one word.
Yeah. Occupy for Life. So it's ustream.com, and where you search it.
Or search.
Yeah, when you search for it, it's Occupy for Life. So I'm saying like ustream.com, and then where the search button is, you put Occupy for Life,
Cool.
and that's it.
And what's your website, or what's your email address?
It's OWS.
Oh, okay, yeah, OWS.
Hold a second. Sorry about that.
Oh, OWSCasper@gmail.com?
Yeah, that's what I needed it for, but I forgot that you all know my email list.
Yeah, man, cool meeting you, man.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So what's your experience? So like, are you still doing actions? Or like, are you still part of the movement?
Yeah, I contact people like in the press, in the newsletter, because I'm an art director.
And-
So I'm involved with the Occupy design and the newspaper.
Shoot me an email, maybe like you can like.
OWS Casper, one word.
Yeah.
At gmail.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name's Lamont.
And if you ever need a a presenter who does live streaming, if you give me some of the material to work on, as journalists,
Yeah,
and
sure.
we start doing interviews, get a better grasp of your projects. If you
Live
ever want
streaming.
that.
Okay, cool.
And also live Twitter.
All right, great, man. Good meeting you.
Yeah.
Great. I got to bounce out.
Hey, sir. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
I'm sorry, I have to run out.
Okay. Yes.
I'm gonna sign off. By the way, if you want to keep watching, OWS Casper is here.
Why? What are you doing?
I'm signing off.
Why?
I filmed everything.
Oh, there's other art exhibits, not Occupy related.
Screw them, they're not getting.
Yeah, it was good art.
I want to have this archive this whole thing anyway.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, thank you, DK. We definitely should meet up and talk and show me your other photos and that's what I want to do. I want to have a one-to-one interviews with photographers, journalists, and have express what they feel should be doing.
Tel Aviv, Madrid, Cairo, same revolution.
Is this where the United Nations are or DC?
Yeah.
I think it's DC.
That's United Nations.
Yeah, United Nations. In Philly?
A la calle, to the streets. Nice.
So what do you feel about this photos?
They're not what I thought they would be.
And what is that?
They're a little bit generic.
Generic in what? And what?
Oh, I mean, if you want my honest.
No, hey, I'm here all about honest. But so what's your why you feel like they're
Oh,
generic?
I mean, I work as a photojournalist for newspapers, and
Isn't that Camille?
so I might have a biased opinion
Mhm.
on what
Oh, yeah.
on what good work is. So, but no, I mean it's good. It's I think.
But I'm saying which photos? On all the photos look generic?
No. There's some really good ones, and I recognize some of the names of the people who've taken them, and I know their commitment to the work and to the movement and to documenting it. No, there's a lot of actually. There's good imagery. I think that is lyrical and poetic and strong. But then I think there's some that's a little bit. It's very one plane. It's not thinking in layers. It's not necessarily thinking in. It's not thinking beyond just what's in front. Is this live?
Yeah.
But what site?
It's on Ustream called on Occupy for Life, and he has Stop Motion Solo
StopMotionSolo.tv.
or .tv.
But even though that's my opinion, I still commend.
That's fine.
I still
No,
commend
no.
everybody, who put it. Who
My
spent
time
time.
is I think certain photos looks because they're on certain actions and there's different dates and different. I think if they put a backstory of what particular event or action had happened or the certain date, it'll give more contrast of the meaning.
Context.
Content. Thank you. I don't know.
I don't know if
I like
you've seen
making
this-
up
I don't
words
know-
as I go.
I don't know if you've
Sometimes.
seen this.
So there's a photo right there, that's the date of November. I think it was mid-November when the eviction happened.
That's great. And I think something like that is really powerful because it's thinking
Right.
beyond sort of one angle. It's taking a whole, it's taking landscape to another level. I think something like this is really strong because it's very clean.
Right.
No, I think there's a lot of good stuff, but then I think something like this,
Mm-hmm.
which, sorry if the photographer's watching this online,
But you know what that date that was? That's Duarte. That's the thing when I'm saying, like, if the contrast when we try to context.
Right.
Thank
No,
you.
no, no, that's great. I'm just saying image-wise.
What do I keep on saying?
I think
Contrast.
Contrast. Jesus
I think there's
Christ.
just something that could be even stronger from this day.
Right. There is another photo.
That could show.
Just want to get this one on camera.
You know, 'cause it's not. I mean, yes, it's context, but it's also light, it's composition, it's color, it's distance from subject, it's so many other things.
One of the photographers who's on your team actually has like met you. It's a female, and she met you at a fashion week.
D. Kelly?
DK. Yeah, Kelly.
Cool. She's on mine too.
Nice.
Cool.
DK Kelly. I don't know, like, it's one of the photographers.
It's crazy, man. This is a crazy
She's like,
connected world.
she's like, it's weird. Like, she met you.
It's so funny.
But I see it. But like, I just like, there's certain, I think there's really like certain images that like,
Oh, I think there are certain images that speak out. I don't necessarily some.
I definitely might have seen better photos than in that particular Duarte
Then
photo.
I mean, like something like this. I mean, now one might think this is super dramatic and over kind of editorialized and sort of
Right.
dramatized.
Because he's kneeling and why is it caught?
But it's about symbolism. It's about symbolism, and it's about really showing that symbolic nature of the image. Whereas I think something, and it's about poetry and lyricism, being lyrical, because where that kind of changes from something where you do film and video, and it's much, and it's different. It's much more literal, or it might be, you know, the stream of moving images put together. But it's just that something like that just gets you right to the point, and it also.
Right.
But it's also plays on distance from subjects. I mean,
It's like
things that are wider, things that are
like that couch. There was see the thing is there's a backstory which I know is that couch is in Zuccotti in the park. We actually had issues when people brought that damn couch because there's another photo. Bloody. I think it's on the other side or in the other room when it's clean. Oh yes, there it is. Yeah. It's technically the same couch. And like we had issues like bringing it, and then we said fuck it, make it your living room, and that was it. We made a living room. It's like Hottie Park.
I think something like this is great because
Mhm.
it's showing youth, like really young kids.
Right.
And I think that's really powerful. And I just love the space that's used here. I mean, it's really fantastic. Yeah, this is good, even though it's a little flat. It's playing with the shadows and it's showing the tense and it's showing this divide. And it's all. That's really something special right there. I mean, look at that guy. It just makes it.
Yeah.
He makes it. This is, you know, it's not even this right here. It's all about this right here. So.
And why is that? Why don't you feel that it's this woman getting arrested, and then this guy just like?
Well, it's like what I was telling you about, like the second plane looking beyond just the first plane of the image. It's like, yes, this is happening, and that's super important. But it's this guy looking here. It's this editorial feel to it. It's looking into it and from the outside. I think it's just a great. It's a great comment on how people really feel about the movement. Maybe this guy's an outsider. Maybe he's not. But that's not. Photography is not necessarily about answering questions. It's also about making people think. So that makes me think a lot. I mean, that's outstanding right there. That's a great.
No, it is.
That's a great image.
You want me to get the hotspot then?
Oh, word.
Are you? Is there an action tonight too?
No.
This is great too. And I think that's great because what I really like is the images done by photographers that focused a little bit more on the frenzy and the media frenzy, because it's not only like a movie, but it's
Right,
about
this
what's
is
outside
definitely
the
a
movie.
frenzy
It's something
Yeah.
about, it's telling you about what's around it, and it's telling you about what we're trying to capture, and I think that's even more fascinating, and something that I'm interested in. So that's wonderful, because it's telling a different story. It's talking about what how media portrays these events and movements. So that's really fantastic, and it's aesthetically super well done. So that's obviously great. That's a super great like newspaper image.
Right.
Something you'd see on the front of.
The rest of it closes on Sundays, so it's only good.
It's funny, you can tell where something would play because we have these stereotypes of where it means
Right.
certain.
And what column do you work for? Like, where?
I work for the Wall Street Journal mostly these days, and other publications around town, and also outside of the city. So I'm very newspaper magazine based photographer. And it's really, I came all the way from the city today because I heard it was the last day or the last weekend, and I wanted to see.
Tomorrow's the last day officially.
I went to the South Street Seaport one a few weeks ago, and it's great to just see what the colleagues and non-colleagues are doing. And
Right.
It's all being put up, so I think it's great what you guys are doing too.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Did you do the beverage tester?
Sorry if I offended.
Did I? No. Oh no, you did not. I love personal like.
Here's the last spot for now. Hold on, I'm trying to find the beverage. Hold on.
Is there any comments?
No, not really.
That's good.
I think one person that can't listen or like wasn't hearing well.
You sure you didn't?
Is it only live or is it get?
It's straight up live and it gets archived
Oh, it does. How do you see the archive?
on Occupy for Life on Ustream.
Oh, cool. When would that be up, for example?
Just now, like right after I like
Oh, it's
finish.
just an archive. You can go later and check it out.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of craziness. I have quite a
You
few.
can see like, not that I want to go see myself talk, but with the technology, like I could go and see what I just said.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like playback.
It's what?
It's on playback.
You're
Like
a journalist for what paper?
Mostly work for the Wall Street Journal.
Really? Interesting. Okay. Take my card. That's actually.
you make cards now.
I haven't. Okay, one I can make.
Let me see your card.
Oh, cool. Nice.
You fucking sell out. No, I'm joking.
You gotta promote your franchises, man.
Thanks.
Aw, adorable.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're all freelancers. Well, I'm a freelancer.
Cool.
That's awesome. I never knew Matt had a card. Look at this. He's becoming a Timcast. What?
I'm living on Tim.
What, Tim? You're gonna become Tim soon. There'll be people who dress like you for Halloween.
Are they actually doing that?
I hope
I did a
not.
Nick once too.
Yeah.
You could do like zombie Timcast.
Matt.
How much longer do you want to stay?
Couple more interviews.
Oh my god, I've been here for like
Dude, that
already.
really does look like you. Is that you?
No, I would never ever put it on my face.
No, it's not.
Because I don't wear costumes.
Look, it's someone we know. It's not.
Alright, well, I wish my phone was working.
Oh.
Casper, I make those on my computer. I mean, I might.
No, yeah, totally. I want to
I
make.
might ask you for
Familiar
your
face, I've seen you.
Huh?
I've seen you.
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
You're everywhere. Everywhere, nowhere.
I can probably make some cards. I might ask you for like a buck or two just to help pay for some of the expenses to get it. But in general, I can make you some cards.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be really cheap for you.
But I have to make the website first. I think I'm gonna get like, but yeah, that'd be awesome because this is what we should be doing.
What are these?
I think it's the paperback of the
It's like
Occupy.
individual photographers have made their own.
All right, what are you gonna do
I
now?
have to go home. Look at some of the stuff and then home mostly because
Who made this
for the rest. Put some of the stuff on Facebook and share and then
Yeah, there you go.
we're blogging, learning something.
Go what?
Go to see my friend's show. He's doing that.
Oh, nice. Tomorrow is also an event, the Occupy Music event, but it's on live stream.
Where's that?
Somewhere in I'll send it to you. It's on Facebook, by the way. I posted on my main page.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, there's another room. And there's a book. Oh, I just like over that book of iconicness. Photos in black and white. Yeah, he left. He had to go home to take care of his stuff. Huh. Oh, look. Sweetie. Look, it's Rakai before he's a live streamer.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
That's amazing. All right. Well, folks, I'm gonna catch another interview. Hey, can I get some feedback off you guys? Yeah? Nice. That's cool. You're welcome. Thanks for looking at these things. Let me ask these people. Hey guys, can I ask you a couple of questions? Of like online on Ustream? Like,
Finish my,
yeah. You can get into the conversation. So like, what's your take on this? Have you gone to the movement? Have you been into the any of the Occupy actions? Are you somehow one of the photographers that I'm just saying like, oh look, I'm actually one of the photographers?
You're here at the right time. I actually curated the show, but
Huh?
I said I curated the show, but I haven't been working on it.
Oh, I see. And what made you like get this going for the movement of Occupy?
My boss told me to do it, so I obeyed him. Yeah, it was the idea of Brian Wallace, who's the chief curator at ICP, and so we put the show together in about 2 weeks in August. And the show includes work from about 150 photographers and filmmakers from around the world. And some of them are activists, some of them are just happen to be there that day or whatever.
Right.
It's a combination of people. So.
Now it took you 2 weeks. So how do you get the photographers and everyone from like Occupy journalists like for coming together?
How do we get there?
Like how do they just like in such a short period of time?
Honestly, I believe it was the wonders of social networking that allowed us to collect so many images. Also, many people submitted digitally, and we printed them in the house at ICP.
I see.
So, but photographers really rallied and got their work to us very quickly, kind of the last minute.
So, who decided that there shouldn't be a title underneath, or what day or the background, of the content information that like someone stares at, or like a non-occupier, like make myself believe I never participated in this movement. I heard about the occupation, but I never participated in these actions, or where are these located? Because they're everywhere. Like there's from London, there's from
exactly.
Zuccotti, from Philly, from DC.
Honestly, it was more an issue of time and financial constraints that didn't allow us to have the time to do that, and we also felt like it was just the idea of having so many images all together, grouped together, to show that there's a lot of unity in the movement. It doesn't necessarily matter where it's taking place, just the fact that it is taking place around the world. Those are kind of the reasons why.
I see. But there's like, the only what I've seen of the explanation is just this piece right here.
Yeah.
And there's not really more of like a pamphlet or a discussion of like the messaging or why we're here. Like, it's more of like people should just like go like, oh yeah, I've heard of Occupy, but there's no like really content that another individual or random tourist. But I think it's amazing that you gave. Sorry.
Yeah, I will. How late were you going to stay?
Till 5, because I'm actually going to meet someone in Dumbo. Normally I don't do anything, but
Just want to show you just the exhibit marks 1 year anniversary of Occupy Wall Street.
Because I'm just here with the people who are doing special presentations tomorrow.
So this is what sign is.
I would say, yeah, let's get people out. Okay, cool.
But yeah, I think it's awesome. But thanks for showing it. What's your name?
I'm Rachel.
I'm Casper.
Who are you with?
I'm just an independent live streamer on Occupy for Life.
Okay.
So just part of the Occupy movement.
Great. Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Sure.
Yeah. So, yeah,
So,
that's it.
let's see.
I'm gonna totally rip people a new asshole. All right. Hey, can I guys get an interview? Quick fast, like an interview, like what you feel and think about this.
I didn't see it yet, so I cannot.
Oh, you just got here. Awesome. All right. Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna give you a back and say like, go somewhere in a room to talk about this. Give me a cool backdrop, right? What? All right. So I'm in the room where it's echoing. So I hope you enjoyed the show. There's a lot of photos from different iconic photographers. People are independent photographers. And I think about like, it looked like on the list like maybe 40. Cool. All right, so they're evicting us. So I have to be evicted because this is now closed. But I hope everyone enjoyed what they seen with the photos, the iconicness, all the famous people, non-famous people in our collective of Occupy. But there'll be more, hopefully. I will try to get more involved in this. I think this is something that needs to be told, a story, more visually as well, narrative. But I hope you enjoyed it. And that's it. All right. So this is more of the art randomness. So because there's an art exhibit coming here too. I'm gonna do those like fast kind of loopy things like, oh look, it's more art. Ah, pretty. I don't know. I'll find out by the lady. She said it's on Amazon already, that paperback. I met one of the photographers. She said it was already like coexisting. But yeah. I'm with my girlfriend, so I can sit here for hours and just jabbering about art and like giving more content about it. But I think she might be a little bit annoyed. This is, by the way, awesome. I wish I was in this era, you know, medieval. I don't think I'll really fit in that decor, because like I'm not a warrior. I'm more a philosopher. But whatever, you know, I probably can get some evilness going. And yeah, it's so pretty. I know. It's beautiful. Just enchanting. Oh, that's amazing. That is beautiful. I like these umbrellas. Is this your work?
Yeah.
Awesome. And what era is this? And like what theme?
The oldest gowns are 1886. No, 1865. The most recent are about 1920s.
Wow. It's a beautiful work.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
Cool.
We had a good time.
Yeah, thank you. All right. I thought it was in the 1800s. I needed a, yeah. Look at that. It's the modern woman slaving over a kitchen. That's not sexist. No. Could have been a man. No, it had to be a woman with a frying pan in her hand. Very beautiful. All right, guys. I'm getting out, stopping out of this area. Oh, I'm outside. Look at the boat. You're on a fucking boat. You're on a fucking boat. You're on a fucking boat. All right. Well, thanks for watching.
He just wants to outstream me right now.
No, I don't. I don't care. All right. Well, thanks for watching Occupy, and I will be back shortly, soon, later, whenever. All right. Wish you all the best. Thanks for watching.